Good morning students, I am Neha Singh, your SST teacher. Children, as you know that nowadays we are doing chapters in geography and the name of the chapter is agriculture. Till now we have learned about different types of farming. But today the topic is about the major crops in India. Have you heard? You must be knowing about the major crops. Do you know what are the major crops of India like wheat, maize, cotton, coffee, rice? All these are the major crops of India. Today we will study each and every crop in brief, that how they are grown, what are the requirements for their growing. So as you can see the picture behind me, that it is the picture of rice, the rice field. Children, for rice we need high temperature, we need high humidity and high rainfall. It means that while growing rice we need high temperature, lots of rain and lots of humidity. That time only the rice will grow properly. Now comes for the soil, the type of soil that will be needed to grow rice. For rice we need alluvial soil, which means clayey soil. Clay soil means that in which the water is very much drained. Means little clay. Have you seen clay? Have you touched clay? Have you ever seen rice growing in the fields? You must be traveling from one place to another. You must have seen. Next time when you observe, please go and near the field and see how rice is grown. So this one is the first crop. Let us discuss to the second one. A beautiful picture of wheat, so clear. Now there is a difference in rice and wheat growing process. For wheat we need moderate temperature. Likewise in there we need high temperature. For rice, for wheat we need moderate temperature, but we need bright sunshine during the harvesting time of wheat. Well drained soil means in that we needed high rainfall. Children, when you will read the chapter, you will come to the main crops and you will see that after wheat it is written millets. You can see the picture, a beautiful picture of the field of growing millets. So for millets, you know it is also known as coarse grain. For temperature, it means from high to moderate. For fertilize the fertile soil, it needs less fertile soil and it can be sandy also, little bit sandy also. And for rainfall, low rainfall is also good for millets. So these were the requirements of millets. Now let us see the next one. The next one you can see maize. A beautiful picture. It seems like just pluck it and eat it. So what are the requirements for growing maize? For maize we need well drained soil, means not much rain, but for the harvesting time from growing up it needs a lot of sunshine, means that during sunny days the sun rays, it is good for the maize. For soil type, fertile soil means less fertile soil, well drained means not clay like other less fertile is also good for the growing of maize. What is this? This is cotton. We all wear cotton clothes and that is good for summers also. It's very light. And if you remember, just now we have finished a chapter on cotton textiles, the mills in history. So this is the raw material for the cotton textile industries. This is the plant of cotton. From this only it gets processed in different procedures through different machines in factories, and as a result we get very fine clothes made of cotton. So now here, as in geography, let us discuss what does it need to grow. So for temperature it needs high temperature, for rainfall it needs light rainfall. The soil where it grows the best is the black soil or the alluvial soil. As I have already told that this is the main raw material for the cotton textile industries, so it is very much in demand. But because in India most of the time at most of the places it is very sunny days. So during sunny days, summers, we need to wear cotton clothes. So the demand for cotton is very high in India. Children, can you see what is this? This is the jute one. Every day we are using bags and many other things, purses made of jute. Many other funny things we use on a daily basis in made of jute. Even the government has also told and has expressed that avoid plastic bags and use jute bags. Avoid leather bags and use jute bags. So this is the field of the jute. Now which type of soil does jute needs to grow? It needs alluvial soil. For temperature it needs high temperature, heavy rainfall and humid climate. Means for growing jute we need these things to grow it properly. It is generally grown in the tropical areas of India because there it receives high temperature, heavy rainfall and humid climate. The climate there in the tropical are humid, so it is favorable for growing the jute. At this you will recognize what is this. These are the coffee beans. Every day your elders, maybe all of your family members drinking coffee. Not every day, then most of the time one a day or the other day everybody is demanding for coffee. And now as it is in winters, the demand for tea and coffee is more. Now coming back to the topic, as it is in your book, the thing that is needed to grow coffee is that it needs warm and wet climate, and the sloping area is most favorable for growing crops. When you will see or you will visit any field or area where the coffee is grown, you will see that it is in a sloping area. For soil, it needs well-drained loam soil and it grows best in the high slopes. So this was all about the major crops of India, how it is grown and what are the requirements of the soil, the temperature, the rainfall. I think you have understood the topic, and for more details you can go through the book go through the worksheets where I have pointed out each and every crop very specifically, the requirements, points to remember. Just go through the worksheet, go through your textbook, and even if you have any doubt, join the live classes, all your doubts will be cleared. For the further topics in the same chapter, we will meet in our next video. Till then, take care. Thank you.